Today I'm going to be reviewing a newer Bible here from Thomas Nelson. This is the New King James Bible in the Sovereign Collection, and it's the large print reference edition. So there are other Bibles, obviously, in this because it's a collection in the Sovereign Collection, but this is the large print reference edition, and of course, mine is in the purple leather soft. So before we get into this Bible, let's go over a couple of the features here. This is going to be line matched, 2-column format. It's going to give you brief book introductions, words of Christ in red, extensive end-of-page cross-references and translation notes. It's going to have a presentation page, concordance, full-color maps, 2 satin ribbon markers, gilded page edges, Smithsonian binding, and it's a 10.5 font size in the New King James Version comfort print, which I love that comfort print. I've said that before. Very readable. So you're going to see that here as well. Love this cover option. There are other Sovereign Bibles that are available in this cover, but very beautiful. I love the pattern on the front and back. Same on the front and the back. Love the purple color, of course. And I love that ornate spine with the raised spine hubs. We have Holy Bible, New King James Version, Thomas Nelson, and then we're going to have our 4 raised spine hubs, and I love the gold as well. We get 2 ribbon markers, a purple and a red, gold page gilding, and perimeter stitching. Nice paste down liner with a presentation page on cardstock here. Then we're going to get the table of contents, a preface to the New King James Version, fingers that won't turn pages. I don't think I missed much there, but just to be sure, yeah, just an introduction here to the Old Testament. So as I said before, we're going to get some brief book introductions here. Nice paragraph. Love the drop caps in red. Very nice. And our headings are going to be in red, as well as our verse numbers and chapter numbers. Double column layout, 10.5 font. You can tell I didn't use Genesis very much yet because we're still kind of sticking together. But pages are very easy to separate, not a big deal. The reason it looks like that, and you probably know this already, but the reason it looks like it's harder for me to separate pages and turn the pages is because I'm one-handed turning. If I was sitting with this on my lap and reading it the way you're supposed to be reading it and holding it the normal way, I wouldn't have that issue. It's just because I'm showing you on camera. Probably should get a better setup so I can hold the Bible up. Maybe I will eventually. But for now. So I love this comfort print. Very easy to read. It is line matched. The red accents look nice with the drop caps. They could be a little darker, but they're not too bad. They're still really pretty. This would be a great reading Bible to take on the go too, because it's a nice personal size Bible. Not super heavy. You could definitely fit it into your purse Bible case and take it along with you to work or church, Bible study, wherever you're heading off to. So I like that about it as well. 10.5 is a decent size for me too, so I like the font. All right, and then when we get into the New Testament, you can see it is red letter. And to be a little bit critical here, I'm not thrilled with the red letter in this one. It's not terrible. It's not quite as dark as some of the other Thomas Nelson Bibles with red letter that I have. I prefer mine to be a lot darker. It's just my own personal preference. I'm not a fan of red letter. I've said that before. Nothing wrong with it. It's just my personal preference when I'm reading, especially for long periods of time. This is not bad. I wouldn't say don't get it because of that, because it's more my personal preference in my eyes. But I think it's a little bit lighter than some of the others I've seen. So if I could change one thing about this Bible, that's what I would change. I would make either the red letter darker or not. Probably for me, I would choose not to have it at all, to be honest. But if we're going to have it, make it darker. I think the red accents are nice with the drop caps and the headings and the verse numbers and chapter numbers. That I would probably keep the same. Like I said, maybe make it a little bit darker, but I'd probably keep that the same. But then take away the red letter for the words of Christ. Again, total personal preference. It does not mean this isn't a good Bible. It's just how I feel for my own Bible reading. See, like some of this is a little, you can't really tell in the camera. It's a little bit lighter, and that doesn't matter for the drop caps. That's just me being nitpicky about that. But I like my red letter. If I'm going to have it, it's got to be dark. Okay, then at the end here, we are going to get a concordance. And that red color scheme continues in the concordance. And then, we're almost to the end here, we're going to get our maps. And then we're at the end of the Bible. Love that paste down liner, very pretty. Don't worry if you're not a purple fanatic like me, there are other cover options available. So what I like about this Bible, I like the 10-point font, I like the drop caps, love the cover, love the New King James Version comfort print, and I love the size of the Bible to take it on the go. What I would change would be to take out the red letter, or at the very least make it a little bit darker and maybe darken those drop caps and headings a little bit too. Again, I'm being very critical here. Sometimes it's hard to find things that I would change about Thomas Nelson Bibles because they're just so well made. But if I had to pick something, that's what I would choose. Now, someone did bring to my attention that there was some quality issues. I don't know. I think it was with this text block. I don't know if it was the Sovereign Collection in general they were talking about or if it was this particular Bible. I don't see anything. Like I said, the red letter is the only thing I would really change. I don't see anything in my personal copy. So I can't speak on that, and I haven't had any issue with my Thomas Nelson Bibles like any of the other ones I have. So someone brought that to my attention. All I can say about that is I haven't personally seen it. I haven't had any issues with this Bible or any others that I've had from Thomas Nelson. I feel like they're very well made. Even the imitation leather covers like have held up really well for me. So that's a big plus for them. So I recommend this if you're looking for a New King James Version Bible to take on the go. And if you like the cover, the drop caps, the 10.5 font, it's line matched, would be a really great Bible to take along with you to church. So this one is the New King James Version. It's from the Sovereign Collection. It is a large print personal reference edition from Thomas Nelson.